Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Gentleman here, and for today's story time, I wanted to tell you guys about the wannabe RICEGUM kid, because I saw a video yesterday about RICEGUM's disappearance from YouTube, and it reminded me of this kid. So, yeah, I decided I'd tell you this kid's story today. If you liked the story, please leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel for more story times, and yeah, well, I'll hop right into it. So this story time takes place a couple years ago, when I was I forget what grade I was in, but there was this kid, and we'll call him Sam. I believe I mentioned Sam before. He was the crazy Logan Paul kid, like, same guy, but for some reason, Sam was really, really obsessed with being a YouTuber, and I mean, like, I'm one to talk because I'm out here, like, doing this, but he was obsessed with being a certain kind of YouTuber. Like, at the time, the popular YouTubers were like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, RICEGUM, like all those guys, all the people who lived out in LA in their big mansions, made vlogs every so often, maybe do a challenge, and like just made diss tracks on each other and had beef that may or may not be real. He was really obsessed with all those guys, like all those guys. And I think RICEGUM was the one that he was the most obsessed with, because he had like the RICEGUM merch, everything. And this kid, he started his own YouTube channel and he made his own merch as well, and it looked pretty similar to the RICEGUM merch. And he tried to promote his YouTube channel around school. And it just got to a point where it's like, it's a little weird, but it's like, if you're passionate about something, like, you go for it, man. I have no issues with this. But Sam's whole thing was, he realized that all of his videos weren't really getting views. And the reason that all these YouTubers are getting views is because of, like, the beef, the fighting with another YouTuber. So Sam's genius idea was to start beef with another kid we went to school with. What are we going to call him? We'll call him Jacob. So Sam started beef with Jacob, like, in school. And like, I don't even think Jacob had a YouTube channel. And if he did, I don't think it was a successful one. Maybe it was. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was a pretty genius idea. And they'd like diss each other in school. Jacob kind of got into it, and he ended up making a YouTube channel and then making videos about not liking Sam, and it was a whole thing. And I don't remember either of them particularly getting like views or subscribers. Maybe they did. They just hadn't gotten it yet when I saw those videos. But it was just really weird, because I'd see these kids in school and I'm just like going about my day, doing my thing, regular stuff. And I'd see them like dissing each other, trying to act like, they were literally acting like RICEGUM and all these other people. They were like doing their best to act exactly like them. And it was crazy. But yeah, it just got to a point where everyone was like, what is this about? Why is this a thing? And so Sam, he eventually decided, okay, I'm challenging Jacob to a boxing match, because that became the new big thing in like YouTube beef. And so he challenged Jacob to a boxing match through one of his vlogs on his YouTube channel. And I guess Jacob thought that was stupid. So he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And so Sam calls him out, like, oh, he's too scared to fight me. Then Jacob was like, okay, fine, I will fight you. And then they made this whole big deal about fighting, and they were going to do it at school so that everyone could see, and it would get like filmed and put on the internet on like Instagram and whatnot, and become this whole big thing. But I think a teacher found out, so a teacher talked to them both, and they never ended up fighting. And yeah, their YouTube channels died shortly after that and did not receive any new content for a while. The only reason I know that is because I was just interested to see where this whole thing went. Like, but I didn't end up seeing any new content for a while. Maybe they're back at it. I don't know. I'd have to take another look unless they've changed the channel names, in which case I wouldn't know where to start. But yeah, that is the story of the RICEGUM wannabe that I went to school with. That's pretty much the end of the story, guys. Moral of the story, if you're gonna do YouTube, do YouTube. That's a cool idea. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I don't really have the right to tell people not to do it. Just maybe just make videos that you like. Don't make videos solely to like pick fights with people. That's just my suggestion, but like people are gonna do what they're gonna do. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. I thought it was a pretty funny one. If you did, maybe leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.